All right, hello, and welcome to this very first playthrough of Blueprints. Last time we started the game and we did days 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to start on day 4. We learned a lot on day 3. We learned about the boiler room. We learned about the conservatory. We learned just a lot in general about how the game works. We used keys for the first time. We learned a lot more about the gem commodity. And that, I think our biggest takeaway from the last day is that we need to be very thorough. We need to check every room. Because there's going to be some rooms that are extremely important. And items are extremely important. So here we are. Now, I don't really understand. Is the antechamber the last room before room 46? Oh, it's a grid of 45. So the antechamber will get us into room 46. But there's some literature that we found that's like talks about like how you have to have a bunch of certain things to even get into the antechamber. So let's not put the cart before the horse. Okay, so this time, let's go left. Because we want to be thorough. Right? So we can take the corridor, the billiard room, or the bedroom. So I think I want the corridor. No. So the billiard room... So the funny thing is, the billiard room, I guess, is the puzzle different every time? It's gotta be, right? We want those gems that we... Or the keys. We got 2 keys for solving this puzzle. Last time. Let's see if the prize is the same. Let's see if the puzzle's the same. I doubt it. No, it's different. So 1 plus 6 plus 9, that's 16. (17) minus 9 minus 4 is 4. 15 minus 11 is 4, times 3 is 12. And 17 minus 14 is 3, times 5 is 15. Oh, weird. We've just nailed that. Oh, just 1 key? Oh, the silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. It's a special key. So whenever we unlock a door, will it ask us, do you want to use a regular key or do you want to use the silver key? Probably, right? Okay. Trying to figure out how to do this the most efficient way. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. The fuck does that mean? Gem requirement. I don't have any gems, so... And I don't have any money, so let's take that. Okay, and then we're gonna take this door. Okay, and that's a closet, a bedroom, a lavatory, So with the closet, we have a choice here. We can get 2 items. Or we can get 2 steps and another room. Let's take that. No matter what, we're not going to have an out this way, but... So there are 2 pickups in this room. Greetings from Reddington. We don't know if that's important or not. And then this lady. And she has that moon necklace. They seem to make a big deal about making sure that that's somewhat visible, so I bet that's important. I bet that's important. You can't turn the picture around or anything. Ah! I can get my car keys out. Or I can take the... That's what I was hoping for, was something like that. Something that would be a good benefit to us. And that it's okay that it's a... dead end. Let's take that. So that's 10 steps for us. And a gem? That's about the math puzzle. We figured that out. Okay. Solid start, I feel like. Let's go ahead and go back to the chapel. Oh, you lose a gold every time you walk in, don't you? So I guess if you don't have any, it doesn't matter, right? The hallway, a storeroom. Or the parlor. Take the hallway. So that's a red card, so it's false. Doors in the West Wing are not more likely to be locked. Are they less likely? We don't know. Probably. Probably that's what the game is telling us. Doors in the West Wing are less likely to be locked. We ran into a lot of locked doors last time, and we were mostly on the east side of the map, which I'm assuming is what that means. I'm sure it is. Okay. The den will give us a gem and a doorway. The nook will give us a key and a dead end storeroom. Yeah, so let's take the den. I feel like we're doing well. 2 gems now. Anything else interactable in here? I don't think so. A lot of clocks. Lot of clocks. All telling the same exact time. Well, I mean, I guess that part's not weird, but... I was just checking, like, is there one that's different, maybe? You can't touch this, can you? No. Okay, just curious. Still 56 steps, and we've got 4 doors, 4 options still. So let's go ahead and take this one. A corridor. The garage has 3 keys in it. We have not been in the garage yet. But it requires a gem. And it's a dead end. I would say let's take the corridor. My ultimate goal, our primary goal, is still just to get to the end. Although you probably have to have a certain number of items in order to make that work, right? So maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot by, I don't know. West Wing Hall Parlor. Or the garage. I'm gonna, I guess maybe it's a mistake, but I'm gonna keep taking Lady Clara Epson. The West Wing will be closed. All the floor plans associated with the wings have not been removed from the pool. I guess the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. I'm going to go this way. We need to be thorough, right? If we can be, without doing too much. Special keys? Okay. Without doing too much backtracking. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. I don't want that. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. We're already at 5. So let's take this one. Oh, we can come back after rank 8 has been reached, right? I would guess. I bet we can. So let's go down. Is there anything I can interact with here? No, we've been in here before. I'm just double checking. The nook would be alright. We don't need to get back to the hallway. We don't need the spare room. We don't need the passageway, so the nook is our best option easily. I feel like we're doing well. We've got lots of options and still lots of steps. And now we've got another key, right? And the magnifying glass! That's talking about the billiard puzzle. Sinclair has many something secrets that he'll take to his grave. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all 4 sides. Must be a way to open. So we gotta figure out how to open the antechamber. Okay. Just remember that you have the magnifying glass. We figured out on day 3 we figured out the password to the terminal in the security room using the magnifying glass. It's Swan Song. I don't guess it will change. $52 steps. Okay, let's go here. The breaker box. So, we've got a lot of options for doors. So we might be better off doing something like this. Or something like this. This feels like something we're going to need eventually, right? Parlor would be, nah. Let's do the storeroom. And hope that we'll get the breaker box. I just don't know exactly what we need to do with all of the options on the breaker box yet, so I hesitate to... Like, I know we can use these. I know that. We haven't actually been able to spend any money yet, because we haven't been able to save enough. Okay, now we could go back to the entrance hall, but that feels like a bad idea at this point. Let's just go to the dining room. And we're at... Oh, rank 4. We've gone back down. Rank 5. Oh, it's just the fucking how high you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So once we get to rank 8... I was trying to figure this out last time. I was like, is it 1 rank every 3 rooms? Now I understand. It's just how high you are. That's it. It's very simple. So once we get to rank 8, we can go back to the dining room, and there will be something waiting for us, an item or something. So the spare room is an option. The pantry is a nice option. The observatory isn't as good of an option. Let's go with the pantry. That'll give us some steps with the apple. And the money. Oh. Probably it's only going to be stuff that you can see has tiny writing on it, like or something that's hard to see, like the computer terminal password or the book. Okay, let's keep going forward. We're doing well. So that'll take us straight up to rank 7. Which we have never... I don't even think we've gotten 6 before. So we're already doing well. Yeah, okay. The boudoir we have not been in yet. The courtyard requires a gem. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. But it's a dead end. I don't think I want to do a dead end. Boudoir doesn't help us as much, but this requires a gem. It takes us to rank 8, though. Assuming the door's not locked. But even if it is, we have a key. Oh. There is something up, though. I don't know what that is. Is the shovel in here? We found the shovel in here once. Sledgehammer can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. We don't have the shovel yet. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. 2 piles of dirt. Okay, so what's this? Key card. So we haven't seen that yet. That's new. We don't have it. We've never gotten a key card. The security room has talked quite a bit about. We need that. We need that. We need the security room, and we need a that utility or that the breaker room. Combine inventory to create new items. The fuck? Food for sale? I'm not interested in food. I'm definitely curious about this, but springs, screws, and coils scattered atop the workbench show signs of this room's frequent use. Unusual room. A craftsman studio dedicated to creativity and invention. This room is used by your uncle regularly when you need to fix or improve a gadget or contraption. There's still so many rooms that we haven't been in. Look at that. Holy shit. I haven't even seen half of them yet. Wow, what? Okay. Well, let's see what this all is. Can I pick any of this stuff up? A broken lever. Okay. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought, the letters from the stones, right, do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Okay. So I'm going to start trying to be more diligent about taking photos, because some of these, the hints don't seem to change. So once you've solved a puzzle, it's solved. Like you'll as long as you remember it. So I'm going to start, and the game says you should take notes. So that's how I'm taking notes. How do I combine items? The true box does not always contain the prize. Okay, so can I use this workbench? I can. Okay. So, okay. Sledgehammer. That doesn't do anything. That apparently does. But you need something else. Interesting. I have no idea what to do about that. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's... Yeah, I mean... So we have the parlor. The observatory will allow us to go right. There's the breaker box. I feel like that's the answer, and then we can go back. We've got other options. So keycard entry system off. And then it'll still be locked, but if we can get a security room, then we can unlock it. Vac indicators, I don't know what that is still. Whoa, whoa. Why is that one? What is all this? Whoa. I don't know what this is. Turn everything on. Right? I think. I don't know. I don't know. The dark room was off before. We haven't been in the gym or the garage yet. So let's just leave everything on. What is this? So if you... VAC indicators. Okay. Toggle of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. We need to know more about that. Okay, now we're going to have to go back to the court. We're going to have to go back a long ways, actually. I just want to look and see what this looks like now. It's not powered on. Right. Okay. Did we make it to rank 8? No. Not quite. Not quite. How many steps do we have? 41? Alright. Locked. Locked, and we don't have a fucking key. So we're gonna have to go back to the entrance hall. Okay. We need that security room. Then we can make it to rank 8, I think. Don't walk in through the chapel. Oh, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. That's okay. Losing a lot of steps here. Get some bedrooms, maybe, and we can make it up, maybe. Down to 34. Okay. This room counts as 2 bedrooms, but it's also a dead end. We don't want that. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. What does that fucking even mean? Oh, you can just... I see what it means. Let's go with the dark room, because we know the dark room is on now, right? So why did it turn off? We turned it on. So why is it off? Well, I was pretty sure we did that last time too, but I wanted to make sure. So maybe we'll try it off. I forgot about that. The boudoir. We haven't been in here yet. There's got to be something of import in here, right? Well, I guess it doesn't have to be. The bedrooms sometimes don't, right? But we got some shoes on the ground. This is the boudoir. I thought the boudoir was a bedroom. There's no bed in here. Just a bunch of fainting couches. Aha! I see it immediately. What is that safe code? Oh, come on. Really? Really? Surely that's... That's this room. That's this room. I thought we were going to see a code. like, written down or something. I don't know what I was expecting. Or, like, the numbers to be, like, certain ones to be lit up. I guess it kind of does kind of look like that. But not really. So, that's this room. Which means there is a big safe right over here. Okay. Well, 32 steps to go. I could claim my car keys, but I don't know what they're for yet. I could buy food. That's a more attractive offer than it was earlier, but let's just take the hallway. Because we don't have that much money, you know. Okay, let's just go this way. Back to the drawing room. Or... let's try the drawing room. I don't know. We haven't been in it yet, you know. Social sitting room adorned wall to wall with artwork and drawings. An unfinished sketch of your uncle sits on an easel in the middle of the room, providing a vivid image of what was presumably his final days, depending on when the project was abandoned. Drafting. Blueprint. Blueprint just means it's a standard room, I guess, right? Is there anything in this room? We haven't been in here yet, so let's be thorough. There's something up with these drawings. Okay, there's the dark room. We're not going to go back in there. There's no point. So, I can draft, so I can just redraft rooms over and over again? Is that what they're telling me? Redraw floor plans. And that doesn't cost me anything? Oh, you can only do it once, though. Kitchen, food for sale, parlor. Okay, let's take the parlor. We haven't been in there in a while. Okay, so we know this puzzle. It's usually pretty easy. It's been very easy both times. I'm just clicking on those things again in case there's something that magnifying glass can see. The black box contains gems. All three boxes are empty is clearly false. This and the blue box are empty. The black box contains gems. So we know this one's false. So if this one's true, then this one has to be false. And those aren't mutually exclusive, so that could be. If this one's false, then that one's true. So it's a 50-50, unless I'm missing something. It's either this and the blue box are empty. True, true. False. I feel like there's no way to know for sure, right? You got lucky. You got lucky. Okay. Okay. We still have 2 doors. The parlor and the East Wing Hall. We need that. Oh, and we have a locked door I forgot about, although it leads to a dead end. So, last resort. But it could be potentially helpful. Gymnasium. When you enter the gym, lose 2 steps. 7 locked doors. Holy shit. Well, I don't have any keys, so that's not going to help me. The wine cellar has 3 gems in it. The gymnasium is our only real option, because the Great Hall, that's going to be a dead end. For me. Now, we could go back. Nah. Let's go ahead and take the steps. Now, the lights are on. There is a possibility that the lights could have been off. In fact, I believe they started as off. Right? Hoople Sports. So what's the point of this place? Do you need the lights to be off? I like that it has the little squeak on the... Okay, whatever. We lost 2 steps for that. The security room. There it is. That's what we want. Gym requirement, we'll pay it. We'll pay it. So... Ah, these are different now. Yep, password's the same. So, question then. State inventory. That just means we got everything, right? Keycard system settings. Security level. Low. Confirm. Offline mode. Offline mode. Unlocked. That's what we wanted. Now, I don't like that I have to put this in every time. Oh, last password. Awesome. Okay, password accepted. That's great. Connecting to network. I don't know if we're going to have any opportunity to see anything different than we saw last time, or make any progress here. We can't punch in or out. Simon. View active terminals. So we haven't seen any of that yet. Yeah, okay. Office is the only place that can check that. Data transfers. What does it say? Data transfers from Synca are not currently available. What the hell does that mean? Synca. Yeah. Okay, so the only thing that really is worth looking at here is the data transfer thing. At some point it's going to be important probably, but other than that, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. But, so now, we're probably going to hit a dead end at some point. But all of the electronic terminals should be off now. They should all be off. How many keys do we have? We don't have any keys. All right, let's see what we have here. The observatory is probably going to be our only option. Gem requirement. Okay, we'll pay it. So now we have 2 stars. Too bad I don't know how to spend them. No, it's set up the same way. So how do you use the observatory? Can't open this. Oh my fucking god. Had no fucking idea I could do that. How did I not see that before? Oh, I feel so dumb. So now there's 2 trunks. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Forever? I missed my 1 goal for not figuring that out the first time. We might run out of steps. Well, one problem at a time. Less likely to find items laying around in your house, but it's the only way forward. Well, I'm gonna have to take the risk. We could go back and try the courtyard, but... And we need a key. We need to get a key. Staff notes, the day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It was with unprecedented status that we informed you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master of the burn of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. And any staff who have been interested in training services may contact Miss Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. There doesn't appear to be anything hidden here. Okay. Let's keep going. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. That's interesting. We need to keep going. Oh, the kitchen will allow us to do that, but I don't have any money. Oh no! That's the only way to continue moving forward. Unless we can go back to the courtyard, which I don't know, we might be able to. This is going to require us to get a gem. Now, we might, depending on the cost of the food, this might be a good move for us. Because we need steps. This is the lowest we've been when we still have shit to explore. God, the runs in this game are going to take an hour. 3 steps for $2. 15. And add morning room to today's draft pool. Local Mount Holly delicacy served atop a plum de 20 steps plus an additional 10 if you have a trophy room in your house. Well, how much does that cost? Oh. Oh. Only served in the dining room. That would be really fucking nice if we could get that. Let's buy some bananas, and let's buy some more bananas. So now we are out of currency. But we have 28 steps now, and a way forward. And I can't touch any of this other stuff. Is there a dog in here? Okay, alright, so God, we're seeing a lot of rooms that we've never seen before. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Locked. Okay, so our only hope, if I'm understanding correctly, the workshop. I feel like it was forever ago that we were in there. Our only hope now is the courtyard door, assuming we did that correctly, and I'm not sure that we did, but I think maybe we did. Or there are 2 trunks in the entrance hall now. So that might be something. Let's make sure we do this right. We don't want to make any wrong turns. $27. $26. $25. Nothing else we can do in here, right? 24. And there's nothing we can do in here? I was confused about this. Oh! The utility closet's all the way across the house. I was thinking maybe we could turn the lights off in the gym. We don't have the steps for that. We may not even have the steps to get back to the courtyard. It's gonna be tight. Okay, we can cut through the dark room. Now, what's up with these trunks? Oh, we have the sledgehammer. 3 gems. There's nothing we can really do with that right now. I need keys. 2 keys! Holy shit! Okay, now wait a minute. So we could go back to the kitchen now. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, we have a choice to make. I need to know if we did the courtyard thing, the electronic door thing right. I need to know. I need to know. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. Don't fuck this up. Just do this exactly. There's only the best. Okay. It's alright. You can go right through here. That's 15 down to 15 steps. The den. Now I could unlock that door. And if I'm going to do it, I should do it now. I'm going to keep my keys. Because I might need them. If we can get back to the dining hall... So this door is open now, correct? No! So what did I do wrong? Why are they grayed out? Why are they grayed out? I'm gonna pay for the passageway. Oh, I'll do the archives. That's 7. There's the dinner bell. Let's go back. We have to. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Down to 3 steps. I will have dinner. We have no choice. Let's go. Now. I'm gonna keep my keys. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep them. I'm stressed out now. Alright. We don't have any different stuff in our inventory than we did before we were in the workshop, so that's all fine. Now, what's the deal with this room? This is new. While drafting, you will no longer be able... That's fine. Whatever. We don't have a lot of rooms to go anyway. Unusual red room. Countless shelves of documents and towering file cabinets make this otherwise immense space seem small and cramped. These archives contain almost a century of records and filings pertaining to the Sinclair family's numerous interests, many of which are sealed and unable to be accessed. So there's got to be something important in here, right? There's got to be something important in here. I thought I saw something light up. Damn it. Trick of the light. Okay, so there's another electronic door. Those are accessible now. We did that right, by the way. Super stoked about that. So now we know how to turn those off. I'm not seeing... And these aren't climbable, I'm assuming? No. Okay, so... And then... This is the antechamber. And you can't get in. So there's some way that you have to unlock the antechamber. I fucking really like this game. You know what it reminds me of? You ever seen Cube? It's a sci-fi horror movie about a giant cube maze that people are tossed in and the rooms are ever shifting, and there's like different clues that you have. It's like a kind of an escape room kind of a thing. It's very similar, actually, in concept. But more horror and more sci-fi than this. Okay, before I read what's on the desk, is there anything else that I can see or use in this room? Something about those air ducts. Maybe that's how you get the antechamber working? I don't know. Marigold wins her Herald literary honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovers on Thursday... Oh shit. I don't want the... Can you move it? Yeah, can you just get it out of the way? Feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort, which is cut off. This is from August 22nd, 1985. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. January 27th, 1986. So this is 6 months later-ish. Swinburne author never considered herself success by Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Anything in the photos that we need to see? I don't see anything. November 11th, 86. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of three dozen named that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed that authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. I'm going to take a picture of this, because I don't know if it's going to be important or not. It might be. It fucking might be. The RLCF is in bold. That makes me think, oh, I need to actually pay attention to that. I would assume that there's nothing here. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance. So this is a different author, Caleb Manning. Victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. Okay. Was seen at the coroner, suspicious bag under, waved down a local this is the third major last year. It is anticipated, charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins on Tuesday, expected to last up to with grand treason. So we don't have all of that. February 21st, 1987. No traces discovered of Cinca Eris, but search continues. Cinca. We've seen that word before. It's in the security room when you put in the password. Remote terminals, remote or download something. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Oh my god. More. Oh, this is the last page, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way first. No. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia had arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay, that was a lot of information, but I don't know that any of it helped us. Not right now, anyway. Okay, so we can go left or we can go right. We need to figure... Something tells me... I mean, I'm pretty sure that we're not going to figure out how to get into the antechamber on this run. We should do the electronic door, right? Archived floor plan, okay. Opportunity to earn and spread. So it's a... These are both dead ends. I'm going to go with the archived floor plan. Let's just roll the dice. It's a closet. I'll take it. So that didn't help us. It would have been a dead end anyway. We should have taken the weird room. Yeah, I don't have a choice at this point. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. So that sounds like it could be important, but it's also a dead end, which means we're done. We are done. If we do that. So we got to take the archive just so that we can keep going. The only other thing we can do is unlock the door in the west wing or the kitchen. We won't make it back to the kitchen, but the west wing. So let's take the archive floor plan and see what it is. It's the door. It's the room with 7 doors. Which we have 1 key, I think. Yeah. So we got to get up to rank 9, right, baby? I'm sure the other ones have, like, items behind. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, we're out of keys. So we're fucked. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'll check them all, but I'm pretty sure that's it. We should have re-rolled. We should have re-rolled. And that was my last key, so... We learned a lot, lore-wise. And we made it way farther than we ever have. It was a good run. It was a good run. Alright, damn it. Here's the thing. I don't want to... I mean, we're about to stop, but I really want to play more. I really want to play more, but I don't have time. I have to play tomorrow. I am absolutely hooked to this game. That's it for... Well, I'll advance the day in a minute, but I am absolutely fucking hooked to this game. I still don't know what we're doing exactly. Well, that's not quite true. We have learned what we need to do. We need to open the antechamber somehow. We just don't know how to do it. So that's and we didn't really fully know that when we started this day. So we learned that. We learned about all the stuff we read about in the archives, which is a lot. That's going to be important later. We learned about what the workshop does. We verified how we can open the electronic locks. That was maybe the biggest thing we learned today. We figured out how to use the dining room. We unlocked a whole bunch of new rooms. We figured out how to use the observatory. Oh, is that every time you enter the room? That's what that sign means. Every time you enter that room, you gain 2 steps. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't really realize that. I don't know if I could have... Yeah, I could have manipulated that, because I went through... It would have only saved us 1, but it's fine. Oh, and we also know that we need the electricity to be off in the dark room and the gym. Because having it on doesn't do anything. The dark room's as dark as fuck anyway. And the gym didn't seem to have anything in it. So... Okay. Call it a day. Let's call it a day. There's nothing else we can do, right? Yeah. Absolutely blown away by this game. I'm still not certain I'm going to love it. It needs to stick the landing. And I don't want to get super stuck. Like, it's okay for the game to be tricky, but it's possible for it to be too hard, and I just get stuck. So I don't want that to happen. We took 72 steps. We reached rank 9. We found 9 new rooms. Let's fucking go. We'll save and quit. Alright, we'll see you. Oh, so that's end of day 4. We'll see you on day 5 on the next one. Appreciate you.